Shalom. First and foremost, before I start this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Rahara Karkwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that are still continually rule very well. Shalom to the hopefully elect that's also plowing in his work, in his ministry, spreading his gospel to the other members of the hopefully elect in all faith, truth, sincerity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled, Easy Access to Truth is Disappearing. Because, with this recent news concerning net neutrality, it's disappearing in a few months. And also, too, with the distorting of the traffic concerning YouTube and outlets, media that is used to perpetuate the truth in this knowledge, in which Esau, which is the so-called white man, is tampering with brothers' videos, deleting brothers' videos, even deleting channels and distorting the views, man. In which all that's being done to make sure that the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai is fulfilled, in which that word pertains unto Amos, the 8th chapter and the 11th verse concerning this word. All right, there being a famine of the word. All right. So, in the time to come, this internet and this, or should I say that this media that's being used, or that we primarily use, is going to be completely regulated, man. All right. To where you're not going to see any of our videos up at all on the internet, which is going to make, or should I say, Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to make it to where, the path to truth is going to be so narrow that the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai has to be on members of the elect to be even able to obtain the truth. All right. So, and that goes to show you that that this truth is a complete downtearing, for lack of a better term, a complete blow to these elites of Esau, which is so-called white man, which the elites consist of the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, and the rest. All right, this truth is a complete blow to them, and they know that. So, in order to, in a roundabout way, to get rid of the videos, they strategically do these, little things here and there to take the truth off the airways, man. All right, that's a quote by one of the banking families, the Rockefellers, which is Jay Rockefeller. He made a quote saying that the internet should have never existed, man. All right, and he deemed it as a threat to national security, in which, their definition of national security is basically the idea of this society, or should I say, the societies all around the world becoming one. All right, under the umbrella of wickedness. Okay, that goes back to that quote, "E pluribus unum" in Latin, right, which means out of many one, which that's their agenda. And this truth and this knowledge is a major blow to their agenda. So that's why it's going to come a point in time to where this knowledge is not going to be found on the internet anymore, man, because it's going to be completely regulated. All right, and that will fulfill the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So, like I said before, the Lord is putting the spirit on these devils to do this. All right. So, with that being said, I want to go ahead and jump into the scriptures. It's the book of Amos, the 8th chapter, and the 11th verse. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, nor a thirst for water, Salaki, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So this prophecy is going to be fulfilled, man. All right. So that easy access to the truth, which is by way of the internet, is going to completely disappear. All right. That's going to instill the famine of the word. Because in this day and age now, you know, you can be anywhere. You know, you can go on your phone and pull up a video. You know, you can be in another part of the world, right? Like somewhere in, you might be, I give you an example. You might be in London. You know, you might be in Britain. You can just pull up a video that a brother might have done, you know, somewhere in California, you know, or in Texas. All right, you might be in parts of what the scholars call the Middle East, right? And you can just pull up a video of the brothers in here in the States that done a video, and they can watch it from there, man. All right, so that access to the truth is easy right now. You can just click on a video and it'll be right there. All right, or you can just go on Google. You can look up information concerning this truth. All right, but it's gonna come a point in time to where all that's gonna disappear, man. All right. So, like it says right here in the book of Amos, the 8th chapter and 11th verse. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay. Now, I want to go off from now. I want to get another precept, because I mentioned about this truth being a major blow to Esau. All right. All right, it's the book of Nahum, the 3rd chapter, in the 5th verse. It said, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And so, with this truth being brought out on the airways over the internet, you know, the nations are seeing their nakedness and their shame, man. All right. Because, you know, we reveal the things that Esau does concerning the other nations, you know, and the other nations are, and they know this, man. All right, they know the BS that's in Esau, for lack of a better term, you know, the bullshit that's in Esau. And it's gonna come a point in time to where these nations are gonna go all out against this devil, to the point to where it's gonna end up being World War III, like it says in the scriptures about the third woe. So the nations are seeing the nakedness and the shame of America, which is Babylon the Great, in the scriptures. Because why is that? Because this truth has been published throughout the airways, throughout the internet. Okay? Slack it. Now I want to grab another precept. Isaiah. Isaiah, the 47th chapter. I'm starting at the 3rd verse. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So, in this precept, this verse, right, it said the nakedness shall be uncovered, the nakedness of America, of Esau, which is the so-called white man, is being revealed, all right? And America's shame is being seen right now, man. All right? Why is that? Because out of all the groups, and in this the ones that call themselves Hebrew Israelites, the Israelite groups. Great Millstone is the one that pushed the hardest, man, and that's a known fact. All right, that's why when you go on other brothers, or not other brothers, but the other camp videos like IUIC, ISUBK, their videos are not receiving the same. I don't want to say judgment, but they're not receiving. Or let me rephrase that. They're not being taken down. Their view accounts are not being tampered with. All right. So the things that we receive concerning our channels and our videos, the tampering of our videos, the tampering of our channels, the other Israelite camps don't have that, man. Or Esau doesn't, tamper with their videos or their channels. Why is that, man? Because Great Millstone, this group, Great Millstone, man. I'm gonna just put it to you simply, man. I'm gonna make this real simple, real plain, for everybody to understand. Great Millstone is the hardest working camp out there, man. And Great Millstone is the harshest camp out there as well, man. And people got a problem with that. All right. Through, starting with the apostle elders on down to the rest of the other Akim, the reaction that we get from the lessons that we do, when we go out in the highways and byways and do the work, is that people get offended, man. All right, why is that? Because we lay it out to you bluntly, man. We don't hold no punches, man. Okay, and that's how Yahushua was back in the ancient world when he was teaching his disciples, and he was getting at the wicked scribes and Pharisees. He didn't hold no punches against them. All right, he made sure to let you know, what was right and what was wrong. All right, and he didn't care how you feel about it. That's how we are, man. We don't care how you feel about what we say or what we do, because really you're not coming up against us. You're coming up against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You're coming up against you're coming up against divine authority, man. All right. When you come up against the messengers, you're really coming up against the one that sent the message. All right. But not to get too far off topic, this truth that's being published throughout the airways, throughout the internet, it's a complete blow to Esau, and he knows that. So therefore, he's going to do everything that he can to get this truth from off the internet. All right, and he's slowly but surely starting to do that now. All right, now that you have net neutrality disappearing, now it's gonna come to a point to where you're not gonna find this truth on the internet anymore. And that the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua had to make an intervention for the members of the elect to come back into the fold. All right. So I'm gonna end it off with this next precept. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter, and the 11th verse. It says, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the interests of the world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. All right, and the point in this precept is that, back in the ancient world, the interests were wide and sure. All right, you can, your nationality back in the ancient world. We all knew our nationality. We knew the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, even Yahushua came back in the flesh back in the ancient world. So, the righteous men of old were there. But now we're here in captivity on the other part of the world, in America. And Yahushua is in the spiritual realm right now. or he's in the spirit world. So now the entrances are narrow, full of sorrow and travail, man. And see, it's gonna get even more narrower. All right. So you would think it's narrow right now because, you know, this truth that's being published on the internet is not well, speaking from the time that I came in, you know, it wasn't really if you ever look for something, you know, you'll get sidetracked on the internet if you're looking for truth. But now it's to the point where it's multiple videos being put out to where, you know, you can just stumble upon a video, man, without even, you know, actively trying. All right. But that's going to come to an end very soon. All right. So the entrance is getting more narrow and narrower to where it's going to completely close. All right. Now that reminds me of, you know, how you have a scenario to where you have a narrow walkway, right? You got two walls that's on each side, and then as time passes, you know, those walls starts closing in, and you only got a certain amount of time to make it through that path, so those walls won't close in on you. All right, and that's the scenario that we're meeting with right now, man. So once those walls close in all the way, then that's it, man. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up this video, this lesson. And Lord's will, you members of the Hope Elect were edified by this video. And Slacky as well. I'm in transit, so, you know, if you hear background noise, you know, I'm in transit. I'm on the road right now. But once again, you know, Lord's will, you was edified by this video. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahar, Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that still continually rule very well. Shalom to the Hope Elect that's continually, and still will continue to plow in this work and labor and to enter into rest. And salutations and shalom to your members of the Hope Elect.